Welcome back, everyone, to your Steamboat Today morning show. We're talking Off the Beaten Path Bookstore with owner Ron Krall and special guest. You want to do the introduction?
Sure. This is Emily Krall, my daughter. Welcome, Emily.
Thank you.
I saw her come in when we were doing something else. We were doing another segment. I saw the tip of the hat coming through, and I was like, I don't know what's going on around here. And he said, "That's his daughter. Remember, he said." And I was like, I wasn't here. I didn't hear the whole thing. So, daughter Emily is here, and we're talking about book trails.
Yeah. So we're talking about book trails. And of course, Off the Beaten Path has always been all about making reading happen. So this is a program for kids, and I'm going to let Emily talk about it.
Okay, great.
Yeah, so Book Trails is a new organization out of Off the Beaten Path. It's a way for the store to get more involved with the community. And the idea behind Book Trails is environmentally themed literature.
Okay.
So reading and writing about the environment. And another component is also that we've reached out to the ranching community so that all of our programming will take place on local ranches.
Okay,
so kids will
nice.
have more exposure to our heritage as a ranching town and kind of explore their local nature environments. So
Very cool.
one of the things we wanted to talk about today was our day camp that we have registration for on February 22nd. We're doing week-long day camp, 6 weeks, and we have 3 weeks of 3rd through 5th grade, 1 week of 6 to 8-year-olds, and 1 week of middle school.
Okay.
And
Nice.
so I brought some books because the way that camp is going to work is that each week has a book, and we read the book throughout the week, but then we do nature lessons and stuff that are relevant to the book.
Okay.
So for example, we're going to be doing The Good Dog Camp by local author Avi,
Okay.
and this book takes place in Steamboat Springs.
You've brought this in before
Yes.
to share with us.
Yes,
Okay.
and Avi's been here before.
Right.
Okay.
So this is obviously really relevant to our local, environment, and so we'll be learning a lot about animals and the relationship between humans and animals, and wild and domestic, and then we'll also be doing some service projects, maybe with the Humane Society, and going out to ranches and learning more about their animals and the veterinary hospitals and stuff like that. So that's one of the camps we're doing for
Okay.
3rd to 5th year old, or 3rd grade through 5th grade.
Okay.
And then we're also doing Hatchet Camp. I don't know if you've heard of this book, The Hatchet.
No, I don't think I have.
It's a very, very well-known book by Gary Paulson. Kind of the idea is that a boy's plane crashes in the Alaskan wilderness, and he has to survive on his own until he's rescued. And so for this camp, we'll be reading the book throughout the week, but we'll also be learning how to build survival shelters, how to identify edible plants, how to purify water, and kind of those practical things that kids should learn about outdoor survival.
Okay. Should you
So-
find yourself in a situation where you need to
Yeah.
build a hatchet?
It's also a great way just to learn about the environment and what's out there, and to experience it on the ranches, on
Yeah.
site. So that'll be really cool.
That is
I think.
neat. That's a good partnership.
Yeah,
Sounds like.
yeah, it's a really good partnership. And then we're also doing a week of just girl ecologists, and we're using this book, The Evolution of Calpurnia Tate, which is about a young girl in the late 1800s and kind of discovering what it might mean to be a girl and a scientist. And her grandfather's a naturalist, and she gets really into his stories. And so for this camp, it's all girls, all ages. We're going to have a book that we use for the younger girls because this is a little bit older reading level.
Okay.
And we'll be doing all sorts of fun stuff with like woodland fairies and just all girl nature stuff.
Very nice.
So,
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't have girl children, so that one sounds. I'm like, can I come to that one? That one sounds fun.
Yeah, you can come. You can come. Yeah. And then just a quick plug for our middle school class, we're going to be doing a little bit more advanced stuff. This book is called The Earth Speaks. It's a compilation of essays by famous environmentalists like Rachel Carson.
Okay.
And these kids will get to learn a little bit more about the history of environmentalism and activism, and they'll also be learning more current things about what people now are doing to help save the environment, and kind of going one step further with learning about more relevant issues that are going on today.
Awesome. A good group of books to get through for the camps. And you have the little pamphlets. These are available at the stores?
Yeah,
People can
and we'll
grab
have
those?
them everywhere, hopefully, all around town.
Okay.
And then the big thing is that registration starts February 22nd.
Okay.
And we don't have that much space. Our first year of camp, we're kind of keeping numbers down low. So if you want your kids to get involved, you should really get on that registration date. Classes are fast. And,
Okay. And how's registration going to happen? It's going to be
It's
online?
online
Okay.
at our website, which
Okay.
is steamboatbooktrails.com or
Okay.
.org.
Dot
Sorry,
org. Got it.
steamboatbooktrails.org.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Well, we will definitely remind people about that as it gets a little bit closer too. That sounds like a great thing.
Yeah.
And quickly, two other things we want to remind people
so
about.
two things coming up in the next week or so. Dan Tyler, local author, historian, CSU professor, has written a book about W.D. Farr. He's giving a talk at the library next Monday night at 6:30. That'll be really interesting for people who are interested in the history of water in Colorado.
Where a lot of people in our community love the water. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. And then off the beaten path players, Valentine's Day coming up. It's Vagina Monologues time again. Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday next week, 8 o'clock at the bookstore. Tickets are very
Going fast.
scarce.
Yeah.
There are very few left, so if you're interested in coming, come by the bookstore, get your tickets now.
Okay. I remember we talked to Kim about this a couple weeks ago, and people are like, when can we buy tickets? And last year they wanted to buy tickets for this year already. So people are very excited about this.
It'll be great.
Okay, great. Well, lots of good stuff happening at the bookstore. We'll look forward to book trails and great ideas there. And kids will eat this up.
Look for us at Winter Carnival. If you have kids, we'll have a lot of giveaways.
Okay, perfect. Nice to see you, Emily.
You
Thanks for
too.
coming on this morning. Ron, as always, good to see you. We'll
As
see you
always.
again soon. Make sure you get out to Off the Beaten Path Bookstore, both locations, one on the mountain and one downtown, and check out book trails. We'll be right back with more Steamboat Today.